artificial intelligence, so often depicted in our movies, our literature, our popular culture as a sort of menacing force, a threat to humanity. You know, humans in some ways, we're obsessed with our own demise, aren't we, in our popular culture? Is it reasonable to be afraid of some of the things you're talking about in terms of artificial intelligence?
Yeah, sure. There's many things to be afraid about with it. Much of it is being deployed against us in the form of commercial uses that do not align with our own interests. We know that humans are easily, I mean, it seems like the past 10 years with behavioral economics and the like, and nudges and the rest, what we've been learning, we're being told over and over, which I think is true, which is that we are way less rational than we ever thought we were. And we can be tricked. You know, it's like optical illusions or brain illusions. Machines, AI absolutely is being used against us in, you know, somewhat benign ways. If you count, you know, somebody targeting ads at us is certainly more benign than targeting weapons at us. And here's the trick with machine learning. Machine learning learns from data that we feed it. You give it lots and lots of health records, and it learns from those health records and so forth. But the data that we feed it inevitably reflects human biases. And so what it learns is very likely going to repeat and maybe amplify those biases. And there's a lot of work being done on that issue now, because it's a very real issue. There are now sort of canonical cases, paradigmatic cases. For example, a sentencing system, a system that recommends sentences or what bail bond should be by looking at data from defendants. And it turns out unequivocally that the system has repeats in the U.S. racial biases. You know, and that's just the most obvious. That's just the example that gets used over and over again, because it's a really good example, but the phenomenon is very real. That needs to be addressed.